is great to be with you here at Faith and Freedom. And who out there thinks that we are living in a vastly different America than the one we grew up in? Yes, because I know that this is a very different nation. It is different than the nation that I fought for our country. What we see across the United States, anti-Semitism is raging across our college campuses and through communities. And we have folks that are literally out there chanting, "Death to America." Never did I ever think we would see that on our own shores. We have hardworking folks out there that can barely keep their gas tank filled. They have trouble putting groceries onto the table. And yet we have inflation raging and an administration that refuses to do anything about it. The world is on fire. Now, how many of you have served in the armed services? Thank you. God bless you, veterans. Thank you for all you have done. Now, when we have strength, we see a peaceful world. But right now, we have an absence of leadership in the White House. We have a feeble-minded and weak-kneed commander-in-chief that has allowed this world to fall apart. We need a replacement, don't we? So, okay, if you haven't noticed, and I'm sure you have, but the Democrats have absolutely nothing to run on in this election season, right? So what they're doing, they're resorting to fear-mongering as we're moving forward, and they are fear-mongering about Republicans and what we'll do if we're in charge of the Senate or we take back the White House. Throughout the summer, what we've seen Chuck Schumer do, you all know Chuck Schumer, right? Yeah, I laugh too. Chuck Schumer is putting up a bunch of show votes in the Senate. And again, tying on to that fear-mongering, he's saying that Republicans are radicals. Radical when it comes to life, radical when it comes to our conservative movement. But you know what? And I know you feel this way. Republicans aren't going to fall for it. We're not the ones that are radical. The radicals are the ones on the far left. They are the ones that believe in abortion up to the point of birth. That's radical. That's what we should be talking about. We will all stand together and support life. And I know this is a crowd that is going to do that. So, folks, I have always been unashamed of my adamant support for life. And I know that we are going to carry that through this election cycle. Democrats are the radicals. We are going to support the unborn. The Democrats are the ones that will allow those babies to be killed. And the left wants you to use your hard-earned tax dollars to fund the nation's largest abortion provider, Planned Parenthood. That's their goal. Senate Democrats want to get rid of longstanding conscious freedom protections that our health care providers use when they're maintaining their religious and moral beliefs while practicing medicine. They want to strike that. They want to force our doctors to perform abortions. They want our nurses to perform abortions, even when their own religious beliefs don't allow that. Well, folks, the Senate Majority Leader, who I hope is soon to be the Minority Leader, he has come a long way on this issue. So many of them have. Those that used to support life, or at least used to be a little less radical, now they have gone all the way, and they have taken it way too far. The left's views are so out of step with everyday Americans, and they know it, hence the fear-mongering. and they are going to stay on this through the elections cycle. But folks, don't listen to their lies. Just keep fighting for life. And for heaven's sakes, do it with pride. Don't allow them to shame us, because we are not the ones with shame, folks. They are. So as a mom and as a pretty new grandma, I have a beautiful grandson. He'll be 5 months old here in the next few days. I will continue to support life. I will proudly support life, and I will proudly support the policies that equip our women with taking care of their families. And that's what we as Republicans should do: support life and support these wonderful mothers on their journey of raising their children.